It's my birthday!
You're listening to Those Are the Girls. I'm Mallory.
I'm Bailey.
And we are changing culture and bringing back traditional values.
And we're celebrating.
Today is Bailey's birthday.
Yay, I'm 24.
Yes. So this episode is going to be all about Bailey. We're going to get to know her a little bit better. And I'm excited for you guys to see she also has a special talent. So
yeah, my hidden talent, my secret. But yeah, so September 9th, 1996, I came screaming into this world right on the cusp between millennials and Gen Zs. So I'm what they call a McKinsey. Malinzy, which sounds like McKinsey. Malinzy, which is half millennial, half Gen Z, because you're kind of on the cusp and you don't really fit either one.
Yeah. Yeah.
And apparently the technical term is zillennial, but zillennial
doesn't sound as cool as
Malinzy.
Yeah, Malinzy just sounds better. Okay, so let's start. The first question is a heavy one. What has been your greatest accomplishment?
Wow, girl, that's
the greatest. Like, no pressure, but like, what is the greatest?
Wow, no pressure. Except all the pressure in the world. Pick your greatest accomplishment.
Yeah, your greatest accomplishment.
I mean, to me, I would say overcoming the thoughts that I had about Christianity and following Christ. I think, not most of it. I grew up Christian and I grew up going to church, but I strayed away from probably the age of like 13 until about 19. And during that time, I strayed pretty far, didn't want anything to do with religion, Christianity, and so accepting Jesus and following him definitely is the greatest thing I've ever done. I don't know that it's my accomplishment. It's Jesus' accomplishment. You know, he saved me. Personally, I mean, my greatest, the thing that I've done that I'm most proud of is getting married. I picked a great husband. That's my greatest accomplishment, was landing him. He's awesome.
That's sweet. Oh, marriage.
We're sweet. We're dorky.
Yeah. They're adorable. It's fun. They're super cute. He'll have to come on one episode.
Yeah, we'll have to do like a marriage talk.
Yeah. Yeah, that actually be really good. No, that'd be good for like people like me who are single, that one day want to get married, because it's not useless, but like I don't always like talking to my other single friends like, what are we doing? Like, we don't.
Yeah. Well, I think there's a lot of things you learn in marriage, and obviously everybody's road is different and you don't learn the same lessons.
Right.
But I think there's some general things that you can learn, and what to look for in a spouse. I think everybody's always wondering, how did you know that he was the one, and did you know that he was the one, and all of those kind of things. I think that would be an interesting conversation to have at some point.
I think so too. Okay, next question. What is your favorite Bible verse?
Well, I have it pulled up here. So my favorite verse, and like I told you, it changes all the time, because I think every time you read the Bible, you get something new out of it. You learn something new, you feel something new. Yeah. But just on that note of my greatest accomplishment being to choose to follow Jesus, I think a lot of times we hold on to regret, and we hold on to sins that we committed in the past, or the person who we thought we were, and we don't let things go. And so right now my favorite verse is Isaiah 1:18, which is, "Come now, let us settle the matter, says the Lord. Though your sins are like scarlet, they shall be as white as snow. Though they are red as crimson, they shall be like wool." And I just think that that's such a beautiful picture of just forgiveness and of coming clean. And like it feels like you boil up and you turn scarlet and you get red, and all the sins you commit, and then you remember that Jesus is there and everything just goes away and you're washed white as snow and as beautiful as a bride on her wedding day. And to me, that's just such a beautiful image. So yeah, that's currently my favorite verse, and I'm sure it'll change every year as we do birthday episodes.
Yeah, no, that's beautiful. I really like that. I do think we need to be reminded that with God, all of our sins are forgiven. He doesn't, the Bible says, like, he remembers it as far as the east is from the west.
Mm-hmm.
They never touch, so he forgets it.
I love that. And the other thing, so a TV show that I really like is called Fringe. And it doesn't really, it's not biblical at all, for sure. But there is a point where he's asking for forgiveness. And he asks for a sign. And the sign that he asks for is a white tulip. And to me, like, white and the pure and the cleanse, all of that just reminded me so much of the Bible. And it's talking about forgiveness. Like, he couldn't forgive himself and he needed a sign to show him that he's forgiven.
Yeah.
And it was the white tulip. And so to me, I just think about all those things and, like, it all blends together for me.
Oh, yeah. That's nice. So, speaking of forgiveness, this is such a terrible transition. I'm terrible at transitioning, guys.
She's learning. She's working
yeah,
on it.
I'm working on it. If you were on death row, what would your last meal be?
Oh, okay. There's a change in subject. So death row meal.
Yeah.
The last things that I eat. Well, since I'm a September baby and it's the beginning of fall, obviously a pumpkin spice latte would be in there somewhere.
Okay.
Married.
Apple is better than pumpkin. Apple spice.
Ooh, no.
Apple cider.
I have a funny story about that. So I'll start with that.
Okay.
Okay, so when I was in high school,
Okay.
do you know those Apple air fresheners that smell like apple
Yes,
spice, that smell amazing, that smell like Hobby Lobby, basically?
Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Which everybody thinks are great.
Yes.
And to me they were too. Until
oh boy.
one day in high school, I had a leather, like a faux leather jacket. So
Yeah.
it's like fake leather, and I had it sitting on my counter. Well, apparently my mom had an air freshener plugged in, and my jacket was like draped, and it got, the whole neck of it got into the air freshener, and I didn't notice. And so I wore it to school, and all day I was like, it smelled like the school must have put out like a new air freshener. Or, like, there's gotta be something in the vents. And like everybody kept saying, like, who smells like a candle? And like so many people made jokes. And so then it started to rub off on my neck, the black faux leather, like, and it turned my skin like this weird green color.
Oh, ew.
And so then everybody thought I had some kind of fungus. And then, because everybody realized it was me and it smelled like Christmas because of the apple spice Hobby Lobby thing, people would either scream at me in the hallway, they'd be like, Christmas! Or they'd be like, Hobby Lobby! And so that was like my nickname for a while in high school. And so now I'm just like, apple is no good. Okay. So pumpkin is my thing. Because
that sounds very
spice,
traumatizing.
It was very traumatizing. So that's why you're wrong, and apple spice is not better than pumpkin spice.
You know what? It's your birthday, so I'll give it to you. When it's not your birthday.
When it's your birthday, you can say apple whatever you want. Okay? You're a Thanksgiving baby. So apple pie, whatever you like, you can have that.
Apple cider.
This is my day.
Fair. I'll give you this.
I will have probably a pumpkin spice chai is going to be my drink.
Okay.
So that's what I'll start with in the morning.
Okay.
And probably some kind of maple donut.
Okay, I do have a question or a statement. I don't think it's like they give you breakfast, lunch, and then dinner.
Oh, come on. I'm dying today.
Okay, fair.
They
might. I don't know. I've never been on death row. I don't know.
Okay, well, in my mind, we're going to pretend I get all three. And if not, I'm asking for all of it in one meal, and I'll have breakfast, lunch, and dinner all at the same time.
That's fair.
So pumpkin spice chai, maple glazed donut for my breakfast. Okay. Then we're going to go on to lunch, and we're going to have a Chipotle burrito.
Okay.
And a Chick-fil-A sandwich, because let's face it, I'm not counting calories at this point. I'm
it's
dead.
It's the end, yeah.
So I'm going to have Chick-fil-A fries, Chick-fil-A sandwich, Chipotle burrito with chips and salsa, the whole 9 yards, like all the sodas you can drink. And then, if I can possibly fit any more food down my throat at this point for dinner, I would do Olive Garden, because I'm so basic, and I know that it's like bad Italian food, but like it's my favorite. Breadsticks all day, every day. Zuppa Toscana, all day, every day. Create your own pasta, angel hair pasta, marinara sauce, Italian sausage.
I'm right there with you.
The bomb.
Wow, you have the whole menu.
Oh, I know it. I order the same thing every time. I'm not one of those people who tries new things. Yeah. Is adventurous. Like, I stick to what I know, and I order the same thing. Like, I've gone to Olive Garden however many times in my life, and every single time I've gotten that exact same thing.
Okay.
I do not try new things. Ever.
Okay.
So that's why death row meals are easy for me, because I know exactly what I like.
You know the 3 meals you enjoy.
And then for dessert, Which has the best cookies and cream milkshakes you will ever taste in your entire life. I'm pretty sure instead of ice cream, they actually use like Oreo cream. It's so good.
Okay.
It's so good.
So I actually don't like milkshakes, which is weird because I like ice cream. I don't know. I don't like milkshake. I don't know if I don't like the consistency. I don't know if I had a bad milkshake once, but I just don't like them. But
and then my after dinner cocktail.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't. Okay.
No, you'd think I'd be done.
I thought. I mean, your stomach's probably really full, but I guess it doesn't matter if you're about to die. It doesn't matter.
I'm about to die. I'm gonna get all that. So then I'd need to be drunk because I'm about to die.
Right.
So I wouldn't want to face that.
Oh yeah.
And so I would have old fashions as my last cocktail.
I thought you said fashions. That's funny.
Old fashions, because you can't have just one.
No, of course not. Especially not when you're gonna die. Like, it doesn't matter. You're not gonna be hungover the next day. So
Fair.
I mean,
fair.
Why not? Okay, well
that's fun.
That's an interesting tidbit. Speaking of clothing, what's your favorite clothing store?
You are so bad at
I know. Whatever.
We have to work on this with you. So, this is how you do it. Ready?
Okay.
So, speaking of death row, when you're about to die, what outfit are you wearing, and who is it from?
Oh, that's a good idea.
You see how you just tie it all together with little stitches? Okay. So, favorite clothing stores, Maurice's. A lot of people don't know what it is.
Yeah.
They are amazing. They carry like size 0 to like 30. I mean, they have every size under the sun.
They're mainly up north. Like, North Carolina, I didn't even know we had one.
Yeah, we have a couple because it's like
one.
The first thing I looked for when I moved here. I was like, where's my Chick-fil-A? Where's my Chipotle? Where's my Maurice's? Where's my Starbucks?
That's so funny.
Yeah, I am really showing my white girl today. But it's my birthday, so
it doesn't matter. It's your birthday.
24 years of me becoming who I am.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I worked at a Maurice's for about 2 years.
Okay.
We got a super good discount, and so I shopped there all the time, and I still, to this day, everything I buy is from Maurice's. I also like Express, New York and Company, and it's really the only places I shop. I'm not very adventurous when it comes to I know what I like, and it fits me well, and I stick to it.
Yeah.
This shirt, actually, believe it or not, is from Express, not Maurice's.
Oh.
But the jeans and the tank top.
I was about to say, where was the tank top?
Maurice's.
Yeah. It's really cute, though. I loved you putting that together.
Thanks,
It's a good
girl.
choice.
Thanks.
Happy birthday. So, not having Maurice here would be a big fear, correct?
Maurice's not being here would be a big fear.
Okay, but what is your biggest fear?
Oh, my biggest fear. So I'm a person that worries about everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I try not to because the Bible says not to. That's my other right up there with favorite verses is in Matthew when he talks about not worrying because birds don't worry. You know, God feeds and takes care of you. I'm a worry wart, so that's hard for me. But I would say that I try to trust God. I try not to fear. But one thing that I just feel like, I know I'm not entitled to it. I know God doesn't promise it, but like I can't die before I'm a mom. Like I really fear not having children.
Yeah.
And you know, God might not have that in the plan for me. I don't know if I'm going to be a mom. I don't know if I'm going to be infertile. I don't, you know, there's so many questions. And obviously I could adopt or like, but if I die young or my husband died, you know, if there's something that happens that I can't be a mom, that's my biggest fear.
Yeah. Oh, dang.
So I do have to be a mom.
Yeah. No, I'm right there with you. That is something I think about too a lot, especially because I'm single as well and look, my clock is kind of ticking. If you could live anywhere, where would you live?
America. No, seriously, I would live in America.
Nice. Well, what state in America, at least?
I don't know. I haven't traveled enough to know.
Yeah.
I really like it here in North Carolina.
Oh,
it's very
nice.
different than New Mexico. Because, see, I didn't grow up here. So to me, it's new and exciting.
Yeah, to me, it's like, oh.
Yeah, to you, you've lived here. That's how I feel about Albuquerque. It's like, it's New Mexico. Like, I've been there my whole life. I'm good.
Yeah.
I love Phoenix. The other place I would go is Phoenix. I love the dry heat. They take such wonderful care of their city. Everything is like designed and beautiful and landscaped. You have to go. It's so pretty and so just like it feels like you're in a designer city. Like you feel like you're in LA.
Ooh.
But they're usually, I mean, they're kind of a swing state, but they're usually more conservative. So it's like a conservative LA.
Oh, so it's okay.
So it's like it's pretty. There's pools. It is hot. It gets like to 115 in the summer, but it's dry. There's like no humidity.
Okay.
So it's very different kind of heat, and I love dry heat. So I'm not gonna say I'm mad about it.
Because here it's humid and it's sticky. Like,
yeah, I don't like that.
If you're outside for like 10 minutes, you're gonna come back and you're sticky.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
That's not how Phoenix is. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So probably Phoenix. Now, obviously, I haven't traveled a whole lot. I plan to travel more. We'll see. I might get a vacation home in like Australia or something.
Oh, that is like a dream of mine.
Yeah, Australia sounds like the best place to me.
Yeah.
Except they're not free and they're not America. So
Yeah. Like I would never
like live there, but not become a citizen. Maybe.
Right. Like I would never trade my citizenship. An American citizenship is now talk about privilege.
It's valuable. Yeah.
I would never trade my citizenship. You know. Try a few places here and there.
I mean, dual citizenship, sure.
Yeah. Like if I marry someone from another country.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So if I was going to live anywhere, I would say right now it'd be North Carolina, Phoenix, or Australia.
Nice. Okay. So, speaking of anywhere, we're going to play Would You Rather. Was that a better transition?
Sure.
Okay. I liked my
your biggest fear was good. So if I was going to live anywhere, if I was going from that to would you rather, I would say, okay, well Bailey, would you rather live in North Carolina or Phoenix? Make me pick one. And they'd be like, okay, well our next round of questions are going to continue because we're playing Would You Rather.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So that was a good tip. Okay, so popcorn or chips?
Chips.
Chick-fil-A sandwich or Popeye's
You can't even
sandwich.
say it.
Oh my goodness, what is wrong with you?
Chick-fil-A.
Okay. Did you try the Popeyes?
I didn't, and I don't need to. Chick-fil-A is amazing.
No, I agree, but I will say
maybe their chicken is good, and that's great, but like Chick-fil-A, I don't care which chicken is better. Like Chick-fil-A service is better.
Oh, for sure.
Chick-fil-A is better. So
for
Chick-fil-A.
sure.
I don't even need to try it. Chick-fil-A.
Oh, this is a fun one. Would you rather meet your ancestors or your descendants?
I feel like I can learn about my ancestors. Now it's not the same as knowing them, getting to meet them, getting to talk to them, but I can research my history back in time, find out who I'm from, where they came from, who their parents were. You know, I can research all of that and find it. But to like go forward in time and see what becomes of me. Part of me is like, that would be so cool, but then part of me is like, what if they're brats and I hate them all? And then I'm like disappointed in my lineage.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'd love to meet my descendants. I think that that's what I would pick. But I'm scared of being disappointed. Whereas my ancestors, it's like I know that eventually they lead to me, and so what's the worst that can happen is like I have them. So it's like I can't be disappointed. I mean, I could be disappointed in who they were, but like it doesn't really change my life. I don't know. I feel like if I influence them to be bad, it's worse than like people who influenced me to be who I am.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought about it deep.
That was deep.
But I think descendants.
Okay, yeah. I think that'd be more fun too.
Into the year 3000.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
First I was like,
not much is changed, but they live underwater. Yeah. Jonas Brothers.
Oh, you're great. Okay. I saw this tweet just on talking about the Jonas Brothers. It was like, Nick went to year 3000 and he didn't tell us about the mask. So the mask thing is going to be over soon, guys, or something like that. I was like,
that's a great
clever.
tweet. That's funny. I like that.
Clever.
I like that. I'm ready to be over with the mask.
Oh, me too. Okay. We already know this one, but I'm going to say it anyway. Pretty Little Liars or Gossip Girl?
I mean, like you said, you already know. Now, here's the thing. I've never seen Gossip Girl.
Me neither. I couldn't get into it.
I've never even tried.
Oh, okay.
So maybe I'll like it, but okay, here's the thing. I got so hooked to Pretty Little Liars at a young age. And they say the same thing about music. Like, the things you watch in your adolescence are always more, like, sentimental and valuable to you throughout the rest of your life than things you find when you're older.
Fair.
And so I feel like if I had watched Gossip Girl and Pretty Little Liars at the same time, like, or in the same part of my life, I might like them both equally. I might like one more than the other, but I feel like now I can't make an objective opinion. Even if I watch Gossip Girl now, I might like it better or I might hate it. But it could be because I'm influenced by how much Pretty Little Liars I saw in my youth. You know what I mean?
And that makes sense, too. Because I think the people who like Gossip Girl better, I think they just saw it when they were younger. And the people who like Pretty Little Liars more, we just saw it during that time. Do you remember what grade you were in?
So I didn't start Pretty Little Liars right away.
Oh, okay.
I was late to the party. I think I started.
Wow.
I know, embarrassing, right?
Don't.
They were like halfway through season 2, and I started from season 1. So I mean, it wasn't like I was like at the end going like, oh, I need to catch on to this. Like, they were like halfway through season 2, and I was like, okay, I could watch this. So this is before they revealed even the first day.
Okay.
So I was like, okay. So I got into it, and nothing was ever spoiled for me. Like, I didn't miss a whole lot.
Oh, good.
So that was good. I can't say that for Haunting of Hill House, and I'll have to tell you about that another time. Maybe for a Halloween episode, we'll talk about that, because that was the worst spoiler of my life, and I wanted to throw something through a window. But Pretty Little Liars, nothing got spoiled. So yeah, Pretty Little Liars over Gossip Girl, but I need to watch Gossip Girl. I'll give it a fair shake, but I don't think I'll ever like it as much because I didn't watch it during that time of my life.
I could not get into it. It bored me. I could not, like, the first couple of episodes, it just wasn't. I needed someone to die immediately. I needed there to be some sort of text of danger. Where was, they
don't have any of that stuff?
No.
What's the point?
I don't know. If there's no murder, I didn't get it. Like, I don't know. Okay. The next one is, would you rather speak to animals or know all human languages?
That's tough.
Really? I thought you would automatically pick animals.
I know, you'd think I would. I love my babies.
Yeah.
And I would love to talk to them, but at the same time, like, I feel like I already communicate pretty well with them. Like, I know what they want.
Cute.
Eddie goes to the door when he needs to go outside. Like, they both lick their lips when they're hungry. Like, I feel like I communicate pretty well with them. I love them. They love me. I know that.
Yeah.
I would love to talk to animals. Also, that feels like it fits the Disney princess side of me that's like, I'd love to talk to animals in the forest and just, like, be in a ball gown all the time. But, like, to know all languages and be able to communicate with anybody in the entire world.
I know. Oh.
And especially, like, when I think about, like, being able to share the gospel with anybody, because I know every word and how to explain it, and I'm not looking for, like, oh, how do you say that? Or how do you, you just know everything. And so no matter where you go, you don't have to question, like, where's the bathroom? Or, like, you just know. Like, you can talk to everybody anywhere. And I just feel like that would be more effective and powerful.
Okay, yeah. No, I agree. I would love to be able to talk to people.
We could put this podcast out in every country, in every language, because we'd know all the languages.
Yeah. When I did a summer in Oman, and I was there to learn Arabic, and, my very limited Arabic was just, I loved going out of the country and being there, but it was kind of hard to communicate. Yeah. And it just would have been so great. And Arabic is so hard. I love it. I can't even imagine. It's beautiful. Some of the music is really pretty.
Well, that's the thing is, like, imagine being able to read the Bible in all of its original languages.
Oh, that would be amazing.
And make sure, like, all the translations translated correctly. And, go back and, like, just know all of that.
And Hebrew is I have a friend who's studying Hebrew, and, like, we were talking about different things. Like, it's worse than Arabic, and Arabic is hard, and Hebrew is read from this way as well, from right to left, because we read from left to right. Hebrew is read from right to left, and Arabic is from right to left.
That's weird.
And it's symbols,
like Chinese kind of like
calligraphy. I don't know. I can't. My words aren't coming to me, but I loved it. It was just so hard. It's so hard. And
my husband knows a lot of German. He speaks pretty good German. And it's terrifying when he'll start, like, talking to... I'm like, oh, say that you love me. And he says it, and I'm like...
Yeah, German is a little bit harsher.
I don't know that you love me. I didn't get that. So I would know all languages.
Yeah.
I've learned French. I've learned a little French. I've been trying. I'm on Duolingo learning French right now.
Oh, currently. Okay,
but I'm terrible at it.
Yeah. French is... I don't know. I feel in the same category as Spanish. And, like... I think all languages, I love languages, I love cultures, but they're all so hard.
They are. So me too. I know English, and that's about it. Even that, we lose our words, and I don't know most of the time. But
no, for real, seriously. Okay, so last, would you rather? Or I guess not even would you rather, because it's people, because that doesn't make sense. Who do you stan more, Ariana Grande or Taylor Swift?
Notice how she can't even say it because she knows. I love me some Ariana Grande. I do. But I am hands down the all-time Taylor Swift expert when it comes to her music. I know every word, every song, could sing. If you started playing a karaoke track right now, I could sing the whole song, like not even look at the lyrics, just whole song, I know it. And it doesn't matter what song, what album. and we'll talk about that. We're gonna take a quick break, and we'll come back with my hidden talent.
Okay. I wasn't even thinking of that. Okay. So there's a lot of people with weird talents.
We've just found out that Mallory can't do them.
I can't do anything.
Rolling your tongue.
I can't.
Rolling your R's. Touching your tongue to your nose. You gotta stick your tongue out.
Is that not what I was doing?
No. Your tongue
Am I doing
barely comes out of your mouth.
Is that? No, I don't think I have a long tongue.
Okay, well that's that then. So apparently I've got a lot of hidden talents.
Yeah,
I didn't know that
she does.
were talents. But
yeah, well,
my best one, my most favorite one, is what we're about to show you. And
it really is a talent. Like, I'm not even joking. It's a real talent. She showed me this maybe the second time we ever hung out, and I was like, oh, okay.
my husband hates it when I want to play this game because I played it with him too often, and he doesn't like Taylor Swift. But my hidden talent is that I know every word. This is every Taylor Swift song, and I know them. I can name you a song, tell you the album, tell you the year it came out, whatever you want to know, I can tell you. And so we're going to play a little bit of it where Mallory is currently, she's going to start a screen recording right now. And make sure it's recording, because mine sometimes doesn't do it. Okay, cool. So, you guys will see here in her cue, she's going to shuffle it up here. And shuffle. Okay,
Shuffle.
so clearly there's
I'm gonna
nothing
do
in
one
the
more shuffle.
nothing in the queue that I know about. And then she's going to go back out and go to the Taylor Swift album. There.
Oh.
And then hit play and shuffle. And I'm not looking, I can't see now, and I'm just gonna name them. And that's Cornelia Street. Christmas Tree Farm. Untouchable. Girl at Home. Exile.
No.
Oh, The Last Time. They're so similar. Innocent. Invisible. Both of Us. Crazier.
Y'all, she's getting these like within seconds.
Fearless. Red. State of Grace acoustic version. Red.
That was 1 second.
Speak Now.
That was 2 seconds. Wow.
Invisible String. Oh, this is from Lover. Paper Rings. I Wish You Would. Back to December.
I love that song.
Betty. King of My Heart. Cardigan. Sad, Beautiful, Tragic. Teardrops on My Guitar. Peace. Ready for It.
Should we just leave it on here or keep going?
Keep going.
More. Okay.
A few more. Maybe not. Two is better than one.
Yeah, good job.
Tell me why. This is me trying.
I like that song.
I Did Something Bad.
I like that one too.
You Are in Love. Oh, Highway Don't Care.
I was gonna say that's a tough one, but you got it.
Today Was a Fairy Tale.
Yep.
Better Than Revenge. Long Live. Mine.
Okay, 1 second. Maybe
that's telling me that I should.
it's just not doing anything. Oh, there we go.
All you have to do is say, okay.
Come on, phone.
I think it's telling us it's
Okay.
time to be done, but stay beautiful.
All right, let's try one more.
It's nice to have a friend.
All right.
And it is nice to have a friend.
Oh, it's nice to have a friend in you.
So that's my hidden talent. You can ask me any Taylor Swift song. These are all of her songs that are released on Spotify. I'm not proud to say that I also know all of her unreleased songs that are like on the interwebs.
Wait, how do you find unreleased songs?
Well, see, people like got copies of old albums that she made before she was famous. They got copies of songs she wrote, songs she recorded. There's this whole like Taylor Swift trading post. Okay, and here's my conspiracy. Not conspiracy. It's a okay. There are these people.
Okay.
These people. And these people are called Taylor Swift's Inner Circle. And they apparently have the most unreleased Taylor Swift songs of anybody.
Okay.
And they won't share them. So they just keep them, and they'll like write like articles on it, like how they sound and what they're about and who they think they're in reference to, but they won't share the actual songs.
Why?
And I think because they just want to like have it because it's rare, and they don't want to share it because then it just makes it more valuable. But again, at the same time, like if you never sell it, you never do anything with it, like why? And I get like Taylor Swift doesn't love that her music is unreleased, so I guess it makes me a bad fan for knowing it. It's just so hard not to, because all of her lyrics are so deep that I just wanted to know like every song she ever wrote. Okay. And I want the unreleased one.
Okay. Fair. You know, I like Taylor Swift. Definitely don't like her as much as you do, but I do like her. No, I mean, there's people.
There are people who like her more than I do now because of her politics. But back in the day, when I was younger.
You think? I guess.
I mean, I guess I was never like
around people who liked her as much.
I've almost met her like 4 times.
Oh wow.
And I've been so upset every time I haven't met her.
4?
Yeah.
Yikes. You guys are destined to meet though, if that's the case.
But now I'm kind of like, if I meet her, I'm going to be like, hey, so I've got this podcast and you're going to disagree with everything, but come listen to it because
I would love to have her on though. Like, I wonder if she would do that. You think she would? Because I feel like some celebrities would be like, yeah, let's do it. And then some would be like, absolutely not.
Yeah, no, I mean, I feel like at this point, she would just label me like racist and hateful.
But also, too, I think the difference is like we're a lot more like girly and bubbly than
That's
like
true.
What's out there.
That's true.
And I'm always telling my brother, like the people who have the platforms or the people who are talking the most don't necessarily represent everybody that thinks
That's
like
true.
us.
That's true.
So I feel like maybe if we.
But I mean, did you see her You Need to Calm Down music video?
I did.
Basically everybody in their flag shirts and cowboy boots, and they all had buck teeth and couldn't spell, and they were quoting the Bible incorrectly, and like
that was.
I just feel like that's how she feels because she directs her music video. She picks out what she's gonna do, so she made that whole storyline. And so if that's how she feels about me, then that's fine, you know, like
right. But when she meets you, she's gonna know that's not
me. That's not who I am.
Yeah,
and she should know that. But
also, too, there's nothing wrong with. If that's you, if you didn't finish college or didn't go to blah, 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 if you like country.
If you like the Bible.
Trunks, if you like the Bible. Why did I say trunks? I meant trucks. Like the big trucks, y'all. You don't know what I mean. There's nothing wrong with that either.
Right. Yeah, it just kind of felt like, here's all of your fans who made you famous in the country world.
Because at the end of the day, I was going to say, there's a day,
them.
country, like that was her target market because she was a country artist.
Yeah.
She used to be the only country singer I liked. Well, her and Carrie Underwood.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. Now
I mean, yeah, if Taylor Swift, if you ever watch our podcast and you want to meet me, I'm down.
That would be so cool.
Our interviewer, but I don't
all we want to do.
I'll sing with you. I will sing any song you want to. Bring it on.
All we want to do too is wear pink and talk about politics. Like that was so relatable.
Yeah, we want to know why you have the opinion that you have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was our invitation to Taylor Swift to the podcast.
That's gonna happen. All right. Birthday wish number 1.
Okay. Speaking of wishes, what is something that you are looking forward to in this year of 24?
Honestly, like I had so many plans of what was gonna happen between 23 and 24.
I feel that.
And as we've talked about, none of those plans have happened or panned out. So I'm kind of in this weird transition phase where I don't have plans. I don't know. I could be in this apartment for the next year. I could not. I could be in North Carolina for this next year. I could not.
Yeah.
I could be doing anything in the next year, and I don't know. I mean, goal-wise, I would love to move into a house and have a baby, but I don't know if that's going to happen this year. So I don't know. I've got a lot of thinking and praying and talking to my husband to do and figuring out what we're going to do with our lives.
And I mean, sometimes, even though I know it's kind of scary, I think that...
Sorry, my foot's falling asleep.
No, it's okay. I think sometimes that being in a state of, oh, I don't know, it's all up in the air, is a good thing, because A, you got to rely completely on God, and then B, you have a big world ahead of you. You aren't tied down to, okay, this is what I absolutely have to do. You have so many options. I mean, you're super talented. Seriously, you're talented. You are very adaptable. I mean, you guys picked up and left in the middle of a pandemic. Like, my goodness.
Truth.
So, like, you'll be fine. It's gonna be a good
I know
year.
it'll all work out.
Yeah.
I just don't know how.
Yeah.
And this is the first time in my life that I haven't had a solid plan.
Yeah.
Like, at least,
same.
like...
Girl, don't get me started.
I realize that plans change and, like, things don't always go the way that I thought they were gonna go or, you know, whatever. But, like, there's never been a point in my life where somebody asks me, like, what do you plan to do this year? And I'm like, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Zero idea.
Yeah, same.
Like, I know that my anniversary is in a little over a month. I don't know, we don't have any plans, we don't have any vacations, we don't have any gifts, we have nothing. Christmas, I don't know if we're going home, if we're staying here. I mean, I literally don't have anything planned.
Wow.
Nothing.
I thought you'd at least have, like, a party planned.
Okay, I lied. So, tonight, for my birthday, at Lucky Dog, we're gonna have a dog bar birthday party, and I'm gonna get an ice cream cake. But that's as far ahead as I thought it. So, okay, I do have some plans, but they're for tonight.
Yeah.
And after that, literally nothing.
Okay. And honestly, that's an okay place to be, because that means God can move in any way.
In any way,
and
whatever
also means
comes.
you have no expectations too, and that is
True.
a good place to
That's a
be.
big one.
Having no expectations, that's a good place to be.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to disappoint me right now. If something happens, it's good, I guess.
Okay. Well, Bailey, is there anything else you want to tell us about you on your glorious day?
Well, I'm 24, so next year is going to be my quarter life crisis.
Girl, let me tell you, it has not been fun.
Because, yeah, I plan to live, like, okay, I don't plan, God plans, but I would love to live until my 100th birthday. I think it'd be cool to die on my 100th birthday, which, yeah, maybe not. I mean, obviously, like, if I can't walk and can't think, or I've lost my mind, or I've lost my body, maybe I don't want to live till I'm 100.
But, like, if you take care of your body,
if I'm in good shape, like, why not? I'd love to live to 100 and see all my generations of grandkids if I have them, and, you know. So, so no, I again, no plans, no. I'm just going to enjoy Taylor Swift, Old Fashions, Pretty Little Liars, Frasier, Cheers, and all of that for another year, being with my husband, loving all my puppies, doing this podcast, and that's all I got.
Okay. All right then. Thank you guys so much for listening. Happy birthday, Bailey.
Thank you.
Leave it in the comments. That'd be super sweet. We read all the things you guys say, and we really appreciate that.
We do.
So yeah, leave it in the comments.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye. It's my birthday. It's my birthday!
Oh, really? Pay attention. No.
Okay, let me get him adjusted. It's my... Oh, Lily, come here. Dang it.
Lily, pay attention. This is your time to shine. You're on camera.
Maybe I'll just do it with Eddie because he's a good boy.
I know, Eddie's just like, Do you take a lot of pictures with Eddie?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's used to it.
I was like,
Lily.
he knows the drill.
I take a lot of pictures of Lily sitting, but not with me.
Lily!
It's my birthday! It's my birthday!
That was good.
Let me do it again since she's...
Which Lily didn't look so sad though. She's mesmerized. I think she really is mesmerized by the light.
Yeah, I think they are. Lily. All right.
Okay.
It's my birthday! Lily.
She stayed.
You stayed, that's good. Well, here, if he'll stand, I can do this arm.
Yeah, okay.
All right. It's my birthday!
That's it. That's money. Good job, everybody.
Thank you guys for watching today's episode of Those Other Girls. Make sure you also listen wherever you get your podcasts.
Yes, and make sure you subscribe, you like, you comment, and you share this with all of your friends.
And make sure you follow us at Those Other Girls Podcast on Instagram.